right, man. You already know what's going on. It's your boy Cuzzin Dre from 106 KMEL. We live backstage at the Decent Exposure Tour, and you see what's going on, man. Mr. Coke Boy himself, French Montana. What's happening, big dog? How you doing?
Good, man. You know, just y'all.
Yes, sir, man.
My brothers, man, having a good time. Decent Exposure Tour. You know, the wave done hit y'all city. I'm just trying to make sure, you know, everybody, you know, appreciate the wave, you know?
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. You're fresh off stage, doing your thing. You absolutely tore that thing down. I want to know for you, bro, coming off a tour, you do a lot of shows, obviously. I want to know about this tour specifically. How's the tour life been treating you? What's different about this tour with Wiz versus other tours you've done with other artists and stuff?
I just feel like that me and Wiz, like, we knew each other for over a decade, and the music is so molded together as far as the wave music, you know. I feel like, you know, me, Max B, Chinks, Chevy, Wiz, everybody had the same kind of vibe, music together. So I feel like everybody came out. And I felt like it was more, you know, it was more molded together. So I just felt like the sound was just, like, you know what I mean, like the same. I mean, I was looking at the video today. I'm on it. Me and Nipsey Hussle, Big Sean, Wiz Khalifa from 10 years ago. And I'm like, damn, like it took me back. Like, you know, thank God, man. You know, we're finally here on this big stage, on tour together.
I seen you posted on your Instagram. You talk about 10 years. Today you posted earlier today talking about how you've been in the game for 10 years. Yeah, talk about that. How do you feel like? Talk about your journey 10 years ago when you was doing the DVDs, and that's how I found out about you years ago. You was doing the DVDs and y'all was popping right now. Big stages like you said.
That's longer than 10 years. Yeah. I mean, I started DVDs 2002.
Damn. And then almost 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm 2 decades in, but just in 2 different, you know, platforms. But 10 years ago, it's like, I was talking to my boy yesterday. I'm like, I don't know a lot of artists that been in the game for 10 years. Nah. When you stay in this game for over 10 years, you either lucky from a God, what God blessed you with, or either you just got a different kind of gift, or you know, voodoo or something. Yeah. Because this game swallow you and spit you out. You know what I'm saying?
Do you?
And definitely, like, where we come from, me, Max B, Chinks, you know, Penthouse P, like all our, you know what I mean, all our best friends that's not even here with us no more. And just seeing rappers come and go. And even with Cocaine City DVDs, when I started them in 2002, I'll take you back that far. It's like every year there's 15 new artists. And it's still happening. Like, every year there's a new artist. But to stay in this game 10 years and to be in it for 20 years on different platforms and broadcasting all the new talent and making sure that you giving everybody a platform and not just your own, and making sure everybody eats, making sure everybody get the right look that deserve it. I feel like that's a big thing, you know? I felt like New York never had that. And for me to be, you know what I'm saying, be able to give everybody a look, I felt like that was something I was, you know, I was blessed just by doing it, because karma come back. Karma's the only religion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, doing good deed always come back to you.
Absolutely. Now, for you, hip-hop just turned 46 today. Let's talk about that. You're from the Bronx. Now, you right there where the culture started. You seen it all up front growing up. Let's talk.
46 years.
46 today. Hip hop.
I've been in it for 15 years. And when I came from Africa in '96, I didn't even know English.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I used to live around the corner from KRS-One and Slick Rick and Cold Crush Brothers, and MC Sham was battling KRS-One, and like I got right into the middle of hip hop when I first came in, straight from Africa. I went from the motherland to the mother of hip hop.
Straight up.
And I had to make it out of both. So, you know, for Slick Rick, you know, I was watching an interview the other day, and he was just like, he respect my swag, how I took it to another level. I respect that, you know, but the mecca of hip hop is because you can't come out with no bogus music. And you can't come out with no lyricist thing, because people outside of New York is not gonna respect you. So in order for somebody to put himself in the blender and to come up with that fix, that Frank Lucas fix, that Blue Magic, I feel like I deserve some respect. And I didn't even know English when I was 14 years old.
Damn, that's crazy. Talk about the first moment you realized you was in love with hip hop.
When I didn't even know English in Africa, 96, listening to Tupac, Ambition of a Rider. That's when I knew that music was the only language that everybody speak worldwide. I feel like it's a feeling. I feel like it's a rush. I feel like it's a thing that people need. You know what I'm saying? That's why with all the world records, like that's why Michael Jackson was able to do. You know what I'm saying? The videos in Brazil and help, you know, the population. I figure that's why people like need to use music as the best weapon.
Absolutely. Now you got your new single out right now, Wiggle It with Young Miami of the City Girl. Let's talk about that. You pretty much done worked with all the top artists, all the top female artists in the game. You got Nicki, Cardi B, now Young Miami. Let's talk about how you getting in the studio.
I love what Trina started. You know what I'm saying, for Miami. You know what I'm saying? Trina started that sound for Miami.
Absolutely.
But now you're able to see, same with how Big Pun, Fat Joe, Remy Martin, everybody started for the Bronx. And Cardi B took it to another level, and I took it to another level for the Bronx. J-Lo. I felt like that Trina did a great job. I mean, you know, she's a legend. Then you see City Girls. Then you see City Girls taking that and making it even bigger than what it is. Because obviously they Trina babies. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about, you know, coming out as a younger artist, paying homage to those before you, you know, and
of course. I mean, I'm Slick Rick, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Got all them chains on you, looking like Slick Rick.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm Big Pun, baby. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But the best thing to do is to take something. There's nothing new under this earth. All you could do is grab it.
Put your twist on it.
Yeah, and put your twist on it, put it in the blender, and, you know, it's either going to take it there or make them legends look bad.
Now, I got a question for you, French. Not too long ago, Jermaine Dupri went online or on air and was talking about a new subgenre of hip hop for the female artists called strap, which is stripper rap. I want to know your thoughts on it, being that you have so many songs with female artists, with female rappers that did have stripper backgrounds and stuff like that. Do you think that could be a new genre of music, or hell no?
I feel like, you know, for a single mother that, you know, her only option is to go strip to provide for her kids and for bartenders and there's a whole lot of jobs out there that people don't acknowledge, because if somebody's showing off their body, they think they're like strippers, or they look down on them, but they don't know that these ladies is doing it because they have mouths to feed, which is kids, which is their mothers, which is this, which is that. And coming from where I come from, so there's a lot of Dominicans, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans, there's a lot of Cubans, there's a lot of people that don't have the paperwork. So the only way they can make money is tips and this and that, because what you want, you gonna get a job, you don't have no Social Security, how you gonna get a job?
Right.
You trying to get whatever it is, you have no green card, how you gonna do it? You trying to go to college, you don't have no green card, nothing. You can't even get a scholarship. I don't care if you play volleyball, whatever it is, you can't get no scholarship. So in order for these ladies to make money, they have to do jobs like this. And they make more money than the people that graduated.
Right.
So you got somebody that make $30,000 a night, and people that graduated that make that a year.
Facts.
You know?
Well explained.
What you think?
Yeah.
So what you think they're gonna pick? What side they gonna pick? Of course they're gonna chase that. That's fast money, and they look good doing it. So that's what it is, and that's why the whole immigrant thing and the whole Donald Trump thing is like it became like a big step that people gotta stand up for. You know what I'm saying? I remember Slick Rick getting caught with a gun caught a gun charge and he was about to get deported when I was from the Bronx. And that was the first immigrant case that I ever saw happen right in front of my face. And I was like, damn, he left like right down there. You know, so I just felt like that there's a lot of people that gotta stand up for these women. Overall, make sure that they have the right to do whatever they want to do, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to go. If you don't want them to be strippers or bartenders, guess what? Give them opportunities. That's what I'm saying with Donald Trump. Give them opportunities. Because they don't have no opportunities. They can't even go to college. Because they come from different countries. And they have I-20 visa. The I-20 visa is student visa. After a while, it's over. Then after a while, you can't even go to college if you got an I-20 visa.
That's real talk, though, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then after that, you know what I'm saying, you have a whole life here. I done seen women that had over 10 kids that they deported back. And I'm like, how are their kids supposed to live? Right. You know what I'm saying? The whole immigration thing is bad, and I feel like that if people don't step up, it's not, you know, like DACA program. Thank you to the Congress for making it even be able to come back and help people. But if it wasn't for that, I saw about 3,000 kids. I had to invite some of them just to have dinner with them because they're so depressed because they never committed no crime. But you got people that, you know what I'm saying, that commit a crime that's still going to college and just still getting jobs.
And these kids that haven't even really broken a law ever and gotta...
All they did was go to school, but it just so happened that they're from another country that they don't get the same opportunity. When they're supposed to be the land where the dreams come true.
And it's like opportunity is cut so short. I got something for you. Now, not only have you worked with some of the baddest women in the game, right? You done dated some of the baddest women in the game. Right now, we got a hot girl summer versus the hot boys. I need you to hold it down one time for the players, French. Let me know what the hot boys got to do to win this summer, bro. We need something from a real one. Talk to me. Come on, give me something. What we got to do? We got to win. We got to do something. Hold it down, French. Give me something. One.
Stay away from Instagram.
Instagram getting us in trouble. You been seeing them cucumber challenges and all that? Boy.
Cucumber. Jesus Christ. Look, the hot girls got it. Shout out to Megan. Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Absolutely. Shout out to all the young ladies out there doing their thing. I feel like there needs to be more women power because I feel like we're lacking that, and we're lacking support.
Straight up. Now, I know you got to go ahead and get out of here. A few more questions for you. I wanted to ask about, you mentioned your brother, Max B. I know he's currently fighting this appeal or whatnot. When the last time you talked to him, what's going on with his case? When can we expect him to come home?
2 days ago, we just dropped the Cokeway 4, me and him, on the mixtape. $1 million downloads in 1 week. We're making music. But I'm just so happy that my brother gonna be able to come home soon, very soon.
Real wavy, you feel me? Now, every artist I talk to before I let you go, I got a show called the Half Baked Podcast. It's a show about dumb shit celebrities do, right? For you, I ask this question to every artist. What's the dumbest shit French Montana has done that you can give some game on that you don't want another up-and-coming artist to do? Like, yeah, you might not want to make that mistake because it could cost you everything.
Beef over hoes. Beef over these industry bitches that belong to everybody.
Go in, dig in. Tell me more. There's more to that.
There's nothing else to say about it.
It's all good, man. It's your boy Cuzzin Dre. We live backstage at that Decent Exposure tour. French Montana, I appreciate you, big dog, rocking out with me, bro. It's 106 KMEL. We out.